hey there, this is Pastor Dan with First Lions Church, and I'm outside here at my house with my chickens, who are just a great bunch of fun. I never knew how much I would enjoy chickens. But you know something about chickens? They need a lot of tendon. So that makes me a chicken tender. Oh, okay, so maybe I shouldn't make jokes. Well, my dogs and I are out here. We're just hanging out. And I wanted to come and talk to you a little bit about what we're going to talk about on Sunday out of Isaiah 42. And Isaiah 42 begins with a promise of a coming Messiah. Isaiah refers to him as the servant of the Lord. But what I really want to focus on is the reason why the Messiah is so important. You know, we live in a world that is consumed by noise. And the noise can make it really hard to hear. And I know no one wants to talk about the noise. We all just want to assume that it's somebody else's problem, but really it's our problem for letting the noise take such a large part of our life. We have noise with email, with telephones, with cable shows, with more programming than we can ever watch. And it's just overwhelming. The news in and of itself is just a headache. We have to have it, I know, but there's just all this noise. And the problem with all the noise is sometimes we find it hard to filter through what we should pay attention to and what we shouldn't. Because we're always trying to figure out how do we get the best advantage so that we can live the best lives possible. Well, that is kind of like how Israel did it. They tried to take advantage of every god they could find so that they would have the best chance to live the best lives. But what they ended up doing is they ended up closing their ears to the truth of the one true God. The God who loved them, the God who put them in the promised land, and the God who said, if you ignore me, I will take you out of the promised land. And I don't mean ignore them as in forget all about them, but if you add in all the other gods as if God is just one of the other gods, well, you just ignored him. And so here's what Isaiah says after he talks about the servant of the Lord coming. He says, hear you deaf, and look you blind and see. Who is blind but my servant, and deaf like the messenger I send? Who is blind like the one committed to me, blind like the servant of the Lord? You have seen many things, but have paid no attention. Your ears are open, but you hear nothing. Let me read that verse again. It's Isaiah 42:20. You have seen many things, but you have paid no attention. Your ears are open, but you hear nothing. Well, why don't they hear anything? Well, it's because they are absorbed in all of the noise that's going on in their journey. They're deaf to the Lord because they're hearing everything else. So this coming Sunday, we're going to talk about the elephant in the hen house. The elephant in the hen house. You've heard that proverb. Or is that elephant in the room and the fox in the hen house? We're going to talk about the elephant in the hen house. And I hope you'll join me. It's subtitled, The Problem of Noise and Other Mixed Metaphors. We'll be in Isaiah 42. First Lions Church is a great place to be. Maybe you'll even consider joining us for a time for coffee at the cafe one of these mornings. We have dinner on Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. and a book club and some other stuff at 7. And then on Thursday morning at 9:30, we have breakfast. And of course, we've got a video Sunday school class on redeeming your time. And you would enjoy that too. And there goes my dogs, just run like crazy. Hey, this is Pastor Dan of First Lions Church. First Lions Church is a great place to be. May God bless you. Bye.